use either one.
Good afternoon, nonsensers. You want to do your normal intro? See what that sounds
Hello,
like? See what that
welcome to
looks
the
like?
Nonsense Hour,
Yeah.
and as usual, we'll be talking about the nonsense.
A little bit of the nonsense on the nonsense hour, just to lighten moods. I've got coffee.
What if we get a Russian to listen to this, and then they get offended just by listening to the first
What I have not told you, my little son, is that we have Russian in our family. We're not only half Canadian. We are half.
I'm half Canadian.
No, you are a quarter. You are a quarter Canadian. I'm half, which makes my father full Canadian. But he doesn't do the, there's the stereotypical, Canadian sound like this. Yeah, kind of like a good Midwesterner. Doors always open, In fact, Trevor Noah I don't know if you know who Trevor Noah is, but he's kind of that. Do you know who Jon Stewart is? Jon Stewart. Yes or no? Do you know who that is? Do you know who John Oliver is?
No.
David Letterman.
No.
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
Jimmy Fallon.
Sounds recognizable.
Okay, these are all like really well-known talk show hosts, and they do
I know
shows.
who Ellen is.
Well, yeah, they're like okay. I didn't use a female example. My bad.
Dad.
Yeah, sorry. Ellen is a great example, and huge fan. Love you, Ellen. In fact, Ellen, standing invitation to come on the show. Wouldn't you say?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? If we could get Ellen on the show, like, let's just say scenario, I'm like, hey, Cohen, are you in your room? Yeah, Dad. I've been corresponding via email with Ellen, and I think she wants to come on the show. What's your thoughts on that? Go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Ellen, you've got an okay from this guy, and a genuine please. I'm begging you. I know probably not right now or in the immediate future, but let's get you on the show. Okay? Let's bring up some topics. Let's bring up the fun. Yeah, let's start at the top. Do we got any old business? I don't think we have any old business.
No.
No? New business. Let's start with
This is a morning pod or
it's kind of like the afternoon pod for us. Usually it's like a
late night pod
post-dinner, pre-bed event. And during these trying times, we're bringing you the show early because we believe in you. Right?
Yes.
Well, we at least somewhat believe that somebody would like to hear us or see us if you're watching us on YouTube. But what do you think, man? Corona, what's your thoughts? How are you feeling about everything?
It's okay.
Just okay?
I mean, wasn't expecting it. I mean, nobody really was, but just,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. TBH, to all you boomers that listen to the show, TBH means to be honest. I've been freaking out, man. It's been stressing me out a lot. I'm sure you've noticed it, It's not been fun. It just makes me want to kind of tell everyone near and dear to me that I love them and that everyone should hopefully be safe. And, I think we can get through this together, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can be a little more positive and less eerie about it, my friend. Yeah. I think.
Can I say another dark joke for Dark Times real quick?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do the intro for Dark Time, Dark Joke section. Coming to you on the Nonsense Hour, Dark Times with Cohen.
Dark Times. Okay, so that was bad. Okay.
No, I actually like that. I like that what you went. Dark Times. Yeah, go.
Dark Times.
You sounded like the Lord of the Rings guy.
Gremlin.
That's like, what is he saying? Something about, my precious, my little precious.
God. Okay.
Oh,
so.
Okay. It's okay for you to do it, but not me, huh?
Where do people with one leg work?
Go. Well, I don't know.
IHOP.
Oh, that I should have thought about that a little more. I never think about these things. You got any other dark jokes that are appropriate? We'll come back to it.
Not yet.
But yeah, so things at the Casa del Graves. It is Mia is home from school, and it seems like she's gonna be home all next term. So because all of next term will be online, which I think is a very smart and wise decision. We're gonna do some art class for you today, bud. What do you think about that?
No.
Yeah. No, last night, Mia was, since she's home and apparently has money to think about possible tattoo ideas, which I'm not funding, but she said she wanted some sort of skeleton, which I kind of first went to Grateful Dead sort of tattoo.
Well, wait.
But then I said, hey, look up Rembrandt's skeleton painting. And then Cohen goes, who's Rembrandt? And I was like, really?
No,
No idea? And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah, what did you say? Like, I was just shocked that you didn't know who. Like, apparently I shouldn't be shocked. Although you do go to like a school where I thought like the art program would at least like bring up some of the greats.
No,
you know,
but
Rembrandt being one of them.
I wanted to say something. The reason why she was talking about tattoos because I said, if you could have any tattoo that wouldn't hurt, what would it be? And she said, actually, I want it to hurt. And everyone was just like,
oh yeah, that got kind of dark there for a second.
I was like,
it was when I was trying to put you to sleep, and I was like, Mia, that's not good timing to put in any sort of psychological head game comments like that.
and then she said she wanted a skull, and I said, Mia, don't be one of those people.
No, I think you could still be relevant with a skull tattoo as long as it's unique, I think. And my idea was to do some spin-off of a Rembrandt painting where
I
it's
still
like
don't know what that looks like. Show me a picture.
I'll get to it. But yeah, I've got some notes for the pod, some things. Do you have any messages for anyone in particular? Anything? You got any questions for me, man? You want to? I mean, mental health check in. Are you doing good? Are you feeling? You said this morning you were feeling a little cooped up.
I guess.
What do you mean? You just are? You feel like? You said, Dad, I need a new toy. Or was that just your way of saying I would find out if I kind of
do want a new toy, or I want a manga to read.
Well, you have the Rick and Morty comic book. Plus, I have like a bunch of other comic books that I would like you to get into that I think you could read. I think it's a time.
What, like your James Bond ones that you still need to pick up from
like
Radar Toys?
That Midwest series, and then you have that Rick and Morty book, and then you have a Rick and Morty one over here that I know you haven't read. I'm just saying, you've got options. We've got plenty of options. We're gonna have an art class today. We're gonna learn about art taught by this guy. But mental health. So I had on here just like a mental health check-in. I told you I was freaked out, a little bit freaked out. I'm trying to stay calm. It's been nice being at home with you guys. Are you obviously you're doing fine, right? Cohen's mental health is good. Are you ready for questions?
Sure.
So I will preface this section, cues for Cohen, because he doesn't have any cues for me, apparently. I stole all of these questions from the You Are Here podcast with Brianna Gagne, and I just got done listening with your guys' podcast. I know they sometimes listen, and if you are, I appreciate you guys. You guys have provided some content for the Nonsense Hour right here, and thank you for letting us be on your Avenger team. So I will start off with that question, Cohen. If you could assemble your own Avenger team, and I'll give you the option. You can use real people or you can use actual superheroes. What 6 superheroes would you pick to be on your Avenger team?
Is there a limit?
I just told you 6. Yeah, you can have, the limit is 6. I feel like if you can't get it done with 6 superheroes, you're not much of a team. In fact, you just pack it up and go home at that point. So you got 6 individuals, not including you, so I guess it would be 7, but you have to pick 6 people to be in your personal Avenger team. Who are they? They could be real people like me, your sister, or a friend, or they could be actual, superheroes like Batman, Thor, Hulk.
Iron Man.
Iron Man for sure. Everyone, if you're not putting Iron Man in your top 6,
there's something wrong with you.
If you're not putting him in your top 2 or 3, just take me off your friend list right now.
Yes, please do.
Okay?
Iron Man is awesome.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
love you
Tony
3000.
Stark. Right. Another open invitation to the show, Robert Downey Jr. Even if you want to Skype in, but Google Duo, FaceTime, Zoom, whatever conference,
big fan,
video sort of scenario you want to do to be on the show, open invitation. open invitation. So who are your 6, man?
Iron Man. Wasn't never a really big Captain America fan,
Okay, all right.
but
We're still patriotic and love America. Just that this is his
even
preference.
though I don't really like DC, I'm gonna do Batman because Batman's awesome.
Right.
Because he's like pretty much like Iron Man, two rich dudes
Right.
who
Yeah.
parents both died,
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
who
So,
don't actually have superpowers.
but they got loads of money and the ability to spend it on tech. They're like I'm convinced our modern day Tony Stark is obviously Elon Musk. Also, open invitation. Maybe we should have a section. We do that every show called Open Invitation, where it's just like, hey, open invitation. You want to come on the show?
What if they're
Sweet.
like just like we hashtag them on this, and they're just going through their hashtags, and they look at the Nonsense Hour and watch our first episode.
Yeah, no, I think that would be kind of an interesting scenario, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, even if we could get, because they're all at home, so maybe their schedule's wide open. Maybe they can just we could figure out a
Skype.
way to Skype them in, or I can screen record a conversation that me and you have with them on one of our phones. Okay, we're getting a little over optimistic.
Okay,
So are
yeah,
you done? Are you done with your? Did you pick your team? What's your
No,
Avenger
okay,
team?
so I have Iron Man, I have Batman. I never really liked Hulk.
Yeah.
He wasn't my person.
Okay.
Same with Thor.
Okay, so Iron Man, Batman. Who else do you have? Let's get through them. Come on, quick.
Mm.
Okay.
The Flash.
Okay, Flash. You have 3. Can you come up with any more a little quicker? I thought this would be a little like I did. Seeing as you were a kid, I thought you would be like, I want Batman, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Black Widow, and the guy that throws arrows, whatever his name is, Black Hawk or whatever.
Black.
I thought that's how quickly you would do it. That's how I don't know. So this is mine. I'm gonna do my 6 because you for some reason are taking forever. My 6 would be definitely Iron Man. I definitely would want Hulk. I'm doing Captain America. Ooh, I didn't mean it to sound that way. Black Widow for obvious reasons. I can't think of his name. The guy that has the little like the mind reader AI.
Oh yeah, I want Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name with the masked guy, the main character? I want him on my team.
Okay. Black Panther and who's going to be my 6? Thor. There's my 6. Okay. What extreme sport would you ever consider doing?
None.
Okay. Me, I guess I would do man.
Racing.
Yeah, definitely Formula 1 racing. That would be so sweet. Would you say you're more optimistic, pessimistic, or realist?
I have no idea what any of those
optimistic means you're like, oh, yeah, everything's going to be fine. We're going to be good. Aren't you worried it's going to rain? No, we'll be good. I think everything will be good. So you're just super positive about everything. Pessimistic is the exact opposite, where you're like, I'm not going out, it's raining. I don't care, they're going to lose. Okay, why would I go to a game when I know they're going to lose? Or they're like, do you want to try this? No, I already know it's going to taste awful. So you're super negative about everything. Or realist, where a realist would be like, all right, let's weigh out the options here, folks. I think we have a 50% chance of rain, which is okay. I think we can still do this. So they're kind of like, they're more calculated, I guess, with their decisions. They're more real.
I would be like 50% optimistic or whatever you said.
Optimistic.
And the negative one, like 25% of that.
Yeah. Okay.
And
that's a good mix.
And the other 25, just
I do
broken dreams and no brain cells.
Okay. All right. That's a little out there, but I do need to bring up this a little bit of old business real quick. I was like struggling to say frolicking on the last show. It was like I was having, I don't know what they call that, like some sort of seizure where you cannot say a word, but you're really struggling. There's probably like a term for this, which I would love to know, but I was struggling to say frolicking when we were talking about a Bambi TikTok where they cut from the cartoon version of Bambi frolicking through the woods and then they cut to a real life video of a deer trying to
don't
cross a
know if I've
road
said
and it gets
this
smacked.
last
Yeah.
pod,
Right.
but I'm gonna bring it up again if I didn't bring it up last pod.
Oh, I think you did. But
Yeah.
go ahead and say it real quick if you want.
Again, the matrix code, like when it comes out on other screens, is actually just a sushi code in binary.
Right. So what he's referring to is like the falling numbers in
And
the
like
Matrix.
Japanese letters. And
Right.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That's always referencing that. A sushi recipe, apparently. Okay. So next question. You ready for the next one, man? You win $100 million today, right now. What's your first action? What's your first purchase? Do you got one? What are you buying?
Give me a second. How much it...
Okay, I'm going to tell you what
A
I
car?
would do. Yeah, my first purchase would be some ridiculous sports car. Like me and Mia were watching after you went to bed, we were watching Dobrik's vlogs. And if you guys don't know who David Dobrik is, he is a DACA recipient, a awesome vlogger, and a super generous dude. Also, open invitation. David, want to come up to Eugene?
Please.
At some
Actually,
point,
can I tell you something
at
funny?
some point when it's like safe to travel and you're not gonna be
David. Dad.
Oh, look, David. He just referred to me as you. Like
'cause I was
Dobrik, you could be his dad and he'd be happier probably.
I haven't seen any of his vlogs yet. I'll get on that.
Okay, well, let me finish my thought. What I was saying was, since people have the extra time, since I feel like I'm doing the Obama thing right now where I'm talking with my hands, since you got extra time, watch David Dobrik. He's amazing. He'll change your life. That's my David. Well, that's my Obama impression about talking about David Dobrik, which was awful.
So
But anyways, go shoot.
David.
Oh, wait. Forgot my unfinished thought. Watch his videos of it where he gives cars away to all of his friends, and the best one, he gives his best friend a Lamborghini Huracan, and it made me cry a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Got a little teary watching it. It's a great video. I'll post it in the links.
So basically, this person made her dad
Right.
watch David Dobrik, right? And she posted on TikTok, and one day he actually dressed like David Dobrik, and David Dobrik saw that video because he has TikTok and surprised him.
Yeah.
With
No,
the-
the guy is like the most generous man when it comes to spreading. He's making a ton of money, obviously, guys. He's making... Who knows? It doesn't really matter. The
Wait,
fact
how
that
does he
is
even get all of his money? Like,
from ad revenue and sponsorships. And he sells like merch. So he sells like shirts like this where you have your like My Academia
My Hero Academia.
See, this is what happened
Academia.
when Dad gets involved. He's all like, "Hey, who touched the thermostat? Hey, don't stand in front of the refrigerator with the door open the whole time trying to figure out what to eat. You're letting all the cold air
Actually,
out."
I was surprised when Dad said I could touch the thermostat, and I was like, I'm sorry,
Oh, that's right.
what did you just say?
Yeah.
And he said, you can turn up the thermostat. And I'm like,
Anyone that has a dad, you've probably heard all of these things before. Hey, try to take a shorter shower, okay? Hey, you can use that towel more than once, okay? Could you try to get your clothes in the laundry basket? Hey, how about trying to pick up anything that's on the floor in your room? Just anything. Just pick it up. Just put it somewhere. Make it look less cluttered. But
he's probably going to paranoid me until I clean up that room eventually.
Right. Okay, so let's say since we've got some free time, we can start up a new hobby right now, right? Like something that we don't even have to put a lot of effort into. But like, what is there a hobby that you've been like, hey, I wouldn't mind.
I want to collect Funko Pops. This entire wall right here, cover it in Funko Pops. Another one. I want to do start a train, like straight up real train,
like an RC train, like a remote control train,
like real
okay,
next level stuff.
What about drawing? You want to try drawing? I mean, we're gonna do art later,
Dad,
so we're all gonna do.
I can't draw a stick figure.
But I've never seen you practice. Like, I'm not a great drawer either. In fact, I'll admit it, I've bought some DIY, like, books on drawing, on trying to help me draw. I'm an awful drawer, but, like, the thing is, like, you just keep trying, and then, like, you know, yeah, you can give up after a while, but, like, you know, if you're not ever practicing, maybe you are a better drawer, and you just don't really know it. You haven't tapped into that resource. You know
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
collect old toys.
Old toys. Okay, all of your hobbies involve collecting things,
Or just toys in general.
and that also involve like money that you don't have. So I was thinking more like something like painting, bird watching, I don't know, gardening, being like a citizen scientist, something like that, something like taking up astronomy. Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying like that was so yours is collecting things basically. You want to collect more things. Karaoke song. What would be your go-to? Like someone said, hey, you got to sing a karaoke song right now, or you'll never have an orange Fanta again in your life. What song are you going to go with? You'd have to know all the words, or I guess you would. Let's say you wouldn't even have to know all the words because they'll put it up on the screen and you just have to sing them. So any song, what you're
I know
forced to
it's a really
sing a
odd
karaoke
name.
song.
I know
What is
it's a
it?
really odd name, but it's just
Right.
called Wii Music Fire.
Okay.
I
You've brought in I think you always bring up and reference this Wii music.
Because
and what
it
he
was
means by
really
Wii, I mean he means like the Nintendo Wii. Like
But
just
someone remixed it and did like lyrics to it, and it's really good.
Okay.
And I know pretty much all the words.
Okay. Well, I guess I mean if you know the words,
Or
that's your karaoke song.
or another one is I kind of only know the beginning, but it's one second.
Do you know the artist? Can you give us any sort of I'm getting to Spotify as quickly as I can. What is it? Where is it? He's almost there, folks. And
City of Angels
City of Angels is the song. Who
by
sings it?
24 Golden.
24 Golden. Mine is Tiffany. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now.
Actually, I did post
The
a
beating
remix.
of the heart
Dad,
is
can I
the
say something
only
funny?
sound.
Can I say something funny?
What?
So on TikTok, I remixed a song and I didn't get permission.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
And I put it on TikTok, and I think I might get copyright strike on there.
Well, I guess so. You can put. I just figured this out. I guess you can use popular songs on videos on YouTube. You just can't get you can't monetize it to make money off of it.
What does that mean?
So like, again, going back to David Dobrik, or I like Peter McCannon, or Marcus Brownlee, or your Unbox Therapy guy. They monetize their videos, which means like the more people that watch them, the more money they make. And I don't know how much, like what the breakdown of like if you
Wait,
get
so
1,000
you're saying I can
views.
play a song right now, and we wouldn't get copyright strike?
Well, no, I think it's different with podcasts. I see, and this is the thing. I've just recently mentioned to this to people, and small disclaimer on episode 24 again. We are not professional. We do not know exactly what we're doing. I've had to kind of learn this whole process the hard way, just in an effort to prove our producer wrong. Who again is starting her own podcast starting here I think,
Traitor.
any day.
Traitor, Mia. If you're listening to this, you are a traitor.
Unfortunately, she doesn't listen to this, I don't think. At least I'm under this. I would be
Sorry
shocked if she had it set up in like iTunes to download.
I'm sorry for anyone that's
anytime we
listening
get
to
a new-
headphones, and I screamed that into the
Yeah,
mic.
I told you. Remember, we have a talk.
But she's a traitor, so
To any of
it's
our
okay.
long-term listeners, small insight into the little pregame before the show starts. I go over with Cohen several things that I go over with him every show. Hey, don't put your lips right up to the microphone. Keep a good little distance from it. Try to talk in the direction of the microphone. All these helpful hints so that you guys can hear our majestically voices being tuned into you via, I'm assuming, headphones. It'd be nice to know. How do you listen to us? Are we your car ride? Are we your, I'm getting stuff done around the house. I'm putting on the earbuds and I'm going to just start cleaning and listen to these two monkeys talk for a little while. That'd be a fun thing to know. Let me see if I got any more questions. Cohen, what are you doing? You're like, you spaced out there. You went to go look for a song. We're live, bro. You just started a game like as if we were just chilling around and we didn't have anything to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, can you get off of that, please? Cohen. Okay. Since you're a kid, technically you're still a kid. You're 10.
Technically.
Yeah, you're 10 years
I'm
old.
a tween.
No, I don't even think you're a tween, dude. You're
I'm
a
10.
10-year-old boy.
I'm
You're
a tween.
You're a boy.
I'm a tween.
What toy do you think every kid should have? Do you have
Transform. Wait.
every kid? So like it has to kind of it has to be like a unisex toy or something that you think everyone would enjoy.
Oh, what?
Like, a unisex toy, meaning it's meant for both boys and girls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go because for some reason you're having a hard time coming up with like answers today. I'm still in mine from Chris Gagne, but I'm also a huge fan of Legos, which you are. Don't you think most kids like Legos?
Oh my God! Why didn't I say that?
Or like the obvious, I would thought you would have gone directly to. I think every kid should have a PlayStation 4. In fact, I think every kid should be gifted a PlayStation 4 from their parents immediately. I thought you would immediately say
Okay.
something, or like a Switch, a Zelda game, which I guess I now have some time.
To play.
Some new news. This guy's done with college.
Really?
Yeah, I took my last final. I thought I told you this.
Wait, does that mean you're?
That was part of the reason why I've been like, your sister told me that you came up to her and been like, and you said to her, like, probably jokingly or not jokingly, you were like, I think dad's a little depressed. I wasn't, yes, I was a little depressed. I was also a little stressed out, but yeah, I just had a lot of things.
Tell you that?
She told me this not too long ago. And so, yeah.
Mia, I'm gonna talk to you after this.
It's okay, dude. It's okay. I should have probably been a little bit more like, hey, bro, dad's going through some stuff. Don't take it personally. I've been,
I just heard like I remember
lots
once
of
you
stressful
picked me
things
up
are
from
going on,
Mom,
and
like the first thing I heard like 14 times
right.
was,
Oh, Mia loves my dad. She calls them dad noises whenever I'm like, like on my sighs. I guess you sigh too sometimes, so don't act. And so does Mia. You guys have what I call like kid noises that like sometimes I'm just like, there's another dad voice or dad noise. I'm sure everyone can relate.
I wake him up a lot.
Everyone can relate to some sort of like gesture,
my
sound,
phone?
or something that their parents did that they can immediately like kind of like
My
reference.
dad. So I wake him up sometimes in the morning, and can I tell you what I wake him up with? Hey, Dad, where's my phone?
Hey, Dad, are you? No, you like to do this. You like to come and go, Dad, are you awake? And it should be pretty apparent whether or not I'm awake or not. Like, there's a difference from looking at someone even for a couple of seconds and going, oh, they're awake, or oh, they're asleep, they're out. Which no, I need to be getting up early anymore. I've been staying up. I stayed up till 2:00 last night. The night before I was up till 3, and then probably. What are you doing? Dude? What's going on?
My head was
Anyways,
itching.
long story short, I've been burning the midnight oil, and we're gonna practice some more positive and healthy things. Like today, you're gonna have an art lesson. We're gonna do a little exercise. Okay. We're gonna do some cleaning.
Are you ready to wrap it up?
We're gonna get some stuff done. Let me make sure we don't have any more questions, any more things that we can say now. So your toy what was your toy? You didn't really have a toy. My toy, I think everyone I said was Legos.
What would the band name?
If you started a band, what would the band name be? Do you have a band name? I thought about this last night when I heard it, and I couldn't think of one right away.
I can't.
Yeah. Okay. What about you get one free punch? Before I give you this, I would like to small disclaimer. This is just for entertainment value. I'm not condoning a free punch to anyone's face, but just for fun. Just like, hey, we're just this. Hey, this is a would you rather scenario.
Logan Paul.
Free punch. Your choice is Logan Paul.
Right in the nose. You do not deserve to live here. Please leave. Go to the moon, Mars. Just get off this planet, please.
Logan, don't take it personally. It was just, I'm sure there's other people that have that same opinion.
No one likes your content.
But still create, because we don't hate. We appreciate people creating.
We do hate sometimes.
Okay.
Only sometimes.
We don't use that 4-letter word in this house. My free punch to the face would go to we're gonna go with Hitler. I'm gonna go with a historical.
He's dead though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. I never said dead or alive, but I'm just gonna go with him.
If it was dead, I would definitely do Hitler.
Yeah.
And Logan was just the top of the thing on my mind. If you come with me with that question, I'll have a long reason why for someone else.
Yeah.
Because I always get pissed at someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Wubba lubba dub dub!
All right, guys. Hey, we love you.
listening.
Thank you for listening. Yeah. Keep going, man. Be safe out there.
Don't be mean.
Keep up with the social distancing, or just stay home.
Just please stay home.
Reach out. Reach out to the folks that you love.
Remember when we went on that walk and we saw that lady who coughed outside, and
Yeah.
me and you said that doesn't sound good, dude. You have no idea how much that freaked me out. It was like,
Oh, sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but guys, right to the point. Just be safe.
okay,
Tell the people you love. Use the devices, the technology we have to stay in touch, and we can get through this.
okay.
All right, guys.
Well, bye.
Love you.
Please don't put that back. Put that in.